I just wanted to let you guys know I'm giving away a EISENDRACHE poster, so if you guys want to win, it's going to be the top link in the description. It's going to bring you to a Twitter post that I actually made. All you have to do is follow my Twitter and retweet, and you guys are entered to win, and I'll be picking the winner sometime later this weekend. Hey, what's up soldiers, my name is Greg FPS. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies EISENDRACHE video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the achievement My Brother's Keeper. This is the main overall Easter egg on EISENDRACHE. I was first to complete it with Turn the Rage, Grizz Violent, as well as Rocky Cinema. You guys can check out their channels down in the description. I want to let you guys know that you can complete this Easter egg solo with 2 players, with 3 players, or with 4 players. That determines how many bows you need to upgrade. So for example, if you're going to be doing a 3-player Easter egg run, you need to get 3 out of the 4 bows. If you're doing 4, you need all 4 bows, 2 bows, and 1 you can pick the bow of your choice. Now, without further ado guys, let's get right into the most in-depth tutorial for the My Brother's Keeper achievement on EISENDRACHE. Let's go. Alright guys, the first step for this Easter egg is you need to build the Wrath of the Ancients. If you guys don't know how to do it, there's going to be an annotation on screen, and there's also going to be an annotation on screen for all of the 4 different bow upgrades. Now you can pick depending on how many people you guys are playing with. So if you are playing with 1 player, you can upgrade whichever one you choose. If you are playing with 4 players, you can upgrade all 4 of them. And basically there's going to be annotation on screen right now, as you guys can see, for every single different one, because there is 4 different bows. You need to upgrade it, and then we can get right into the next step. So click the annotation on screen. If you guys already know how to do so, let's go into the next part. Alright guys, after filling the soul boxes for the upgraded bow, then you're going to come over here before you get the upgraded bow, and you have to shoot all 6 nodes here on the teleporter. Then you're going to need to grab your upgraded bow and go and get 4 wisps. Now these are going to be in random locations. There's 8 locations. I'm going to show you guys all of the 8 different locations here. Now what I usually do is I do a loop. So I start off here in the main Eagle's Nest control room. It can either be the clock, or it can be this little radio thing over here. And like I said, I'm showing you guys all the locations. It's really easy to see. You can't miss it. They're going to be electrocuted, and they can be in random orders. So they can literally be in any of these 8 places. It can be right there on that helmet. That is another place. The next place is actually going to be over here in the control room right near the death ray. And you're going to make your just way over here. You'll see it plain and simple on the wall. Now like I said, you need to shoot these with an upgraded bow. Make sure that if you are using like the wind bow, for example, it's really strong. You need to keep zombies alive. This is very important. The next one is the globe. It could be at that location. The next and the third to last one is actually going to be over here right near where the thing to launch is basically, and there's a box here to the left hand side, and that can be another location. The next location is actually going to be down and around the corner. This is the right side of the spawn, by the way, and there's actually a car. It can be on the last like tire of the car on the all the way in the back. And then the last and final one is going to actually be in the spawn room, and there's a phone on the table. It can be the phone on the table. So once you do this, then and you activated all 4, then there's going to be a purple light in that teleporter that you lighted the nodes with, and you have to go here and teleport. Like I said, you need to keep zombies alive, or dogs, depending on which round you're doing it. So when you come in here, the first thing you need to do is grab fuses, and this is very important. You have to go over here, grab the fuses off of the box. For some reason they weren't showing up. Also, you need to grab a tube. This will come in handy later on, and you're going to grab that tube. That's for the MPD later on. Now the next thing you need to do is actually get a code from Dr. Groff. There's 4 different symbols. There's a circle, there's a rectangle, there's lightning, and there's also an up arrow, and that's how I remember it, and I always write it down just so it's easier for me to remember. So he's going to enter in the code. You need to remember this, and it's really important. So then you're going to teleport back. There's going to be a panzer you need to kill, but don't kill all the zombies. You put in the fuse there. You switch this to protect mode, and then you're going to go over here to the computers and actually enter in the code. Now you need to use the death ray before you even do this step and actually teleport, so make sure you guys do that. So as you can see, I'm entering the different code here, and I'm just being careful because I am playing solo in this particular part of the gameplay, so I needed to be careful, and I enter in all 3 of the different symbols. Now what that's going to do is it's actually going to open up the safe that we teleported back in time to now in present time, and there's actually going to be a key card and fuses that you're actually going to obtain from the safe that is now opened, and you're going to hear audio cues for all of these different things, which is blatantly obvious, and you're going to actually know, like, okay, I actually did this correctly. Now it is possible to do the other step with the different whatever those things are called, the wisps. It is possible to do that wrong, and you'll hear like a loud beeping noise, and it means you have to wait till the next round. So there I grab the fuses. Now the next thing you need to do is you need to put these fuses into these different towers things. There's one there and there's one on the other side, and then you change this to destroy instead of protect, and now you know you're doing it right. Now the next step is called Simon Says. Now basically you go up to it, you press square, there's going to be 4 symbols. You need to remember which symbols are which. Then there's going to be one that pops up on the main screen. You need to press that. There's actually 7 that you need to do for this. Now once you do this one, then you're going to need to make your way down to the launch location by using this, and you can launch across, and there's another set of computers over here. You have to do the same thing. It's going to be Simon Says again, and there's 7 of them. Sometimes they change, sometimes they stay the same. It's really randomized, so you really don't know what it's actually going to be, but you just got to make sure you enter all of them correctly. And once you do this, and if you mess up, you can just restart. It's not a big deal. Once you do this, then all of the towers are actually glowing, and you can actually tell that they're glowing. So there's a green button here, you just press it, and what you're going to do is actually shoot down the rocket ship that has the original Dempsey on it, and he is going to launch down and basically crash because you shot it down. So it's actually pretty cool. He hits like the bell tower, and you guys are going to see it just goes in, hits the bell tower, crashes right there, and then Dempsey's body goes right there and it's electrocuted. Now the next thing you need to do is grab the golden rod, which is going to be right here every time you grab it. That is going to come in handy in a minute. Now the next thing you need to do is you need to do the wisps again, and I already showed you guys how to do that earlier, and you're going to teleport. This time Dr. Groff is not going to be there, but what you need to do is go over to this book right here, which I'm going to show you, and you press square. It's going to open up the box right in the corner, and there's a temple thing in there. You need to grab it. That is very, very, very important. That's the next step of the Easter egg. So once you do this, guys, you put the golden rod in there that you just got from Dempsey's spaceship, and one of the gatekeepers is going to spawn. It's like a ghost of the gatekeeper, and he's going to go to 4 different locations. Now depending on what you're doing this with, if you're doing it with 4 players, all 4 players will have a different bow color, and you guys are going to see that each one is highlighted. So the first one's right here. Now I was playing solo in this gameplay, so it was blue for every single one. If you're playing with 2 players, it's going to alternate. If you're playing with 3, the 4th one is going to be randomized. If you're playing with 4, there's going to be 4 different ones. Now there's 4 different locations that I just showed you guys. One next to Double Tap, one here in the courtyard, one where the knights are, and there's one more as well that is right next to Mule Kick. Now the last and pretty much final step is one of the tubes that you grabbed when you first teleported to see Dr. Groff is actually going to be missing in this MPD, and you have to place it in. I lost track of the gameplay, so I don't have it. Then you need to gravity spike. If you're playing solo, you just have to do 1. If you're playing with 3 people, you have to do all 3 or 4, and this is the boss round. Now this is honestly the hardest step of the entire Easter egg. You really need to pay attention. There's going to be different things to throw you off track. There's going to be fire volcanoes, which you need to avoid completely. There's going to be heads, just like the purple thing, and right here, as you just saw, I put down the gravity spikes in a glow of like electricity. When you do this, you drop the gravity spikes and you shoot the gatekeeper there. If you don't do it, you have to hide behind one of the pillars because electricity is going to go out throughout the entire area. And there's also panzers that are in this round. It's really kind of self-explanatory. You kind of just got to feel it out for yourself and actually like experience it, and once you guys get like a taste for it, you're gonna know exactly what you need to do. Now the next thing is is the gatekeeper is going to start spinning when you've actually completed this step. Like I said, it's very hard. It lasts like anywhere from like 15 to 25 minutes, and depending on how well you do. Now, the next thing you're going to do is grab the actual summoning key from the MPD, and you just go up to it, press square, you're going to grab it, and once you've done this, you've pretty much completed the entire Easter egg, guys. You are well on your way to success, and all you have to do is go up to the original computer that you entered the Simon Says like symbols into, and you just go up to it, press square, drop the summoning key, and this is what will happen. So I'm gonna let you guys watch everything and experience it.
30 seconds to impact. We are reaching multiple rocket launches. What have you done? You are a fool, Leominster! Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You have stopped nothing!
Once I thought us fools to dare change history, but now I'm not so sure.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will complete our mission. He's still alive.
I fucking hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richthofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death, just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.
Alright guys, so once you're done that, you can just play, have fun, and go for high rounds or whatever you want to do. If you guys want to see the full gameplay, it's going to be on my channel in 2 hours after I uploaded this video. Chances are it's already there. There's going to be an annotation on screen at the end, and you get the achievement My Brother's Keeper. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It took a lot of time to put everything together. I had to use multiple different gameplays. So if you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be greatly appreciated, guys. I want to get at least 100 likes on this video, and also subscribe if you're new for the latest and greatest Call of Duty Black Ops 3 content. My name is Greg. Have an amazing day, and thank you so much for watching my tutorial. It's been a lot of fun. I love this map so much, and honestly I can't wait to see the future maps that come out. And as you guys know, I'm gonna have all the different information here on my channel, so you guys can watch tutorials on that. I have a bunch of other tutorials as well for little like smaller Easter eggs. This was just the main Easter egg for this actual map, EISENDRACHE. So anyways guys, thank you for watching. My name is Greg FPS. I'll see you guys later. Peace.